I'm Gosia from Cosmic Agency. This is just a very fast video with a few updates. If you are a new subscriber, if you just came here recently, I strongly recommend you to see the full playlist of the videos from the beginning, because then you will understand more precisely how this communication with the Taggart and Pleiadians is taking place, how it all began, and also there will be subjects developed. There will be information that will kind of lead to what I'm talking about right now. It will all make a better sense. So I strongly recommend you going to the playlist. I'm going to include the link to this playlist right here or right here, and also in the text below the video, and you will see all the videos in order from the beginning. Now, the second thing is I'm going to start now very soon. Very soon. I'm going to start to translate the Robert's communications and Robert's videos. He has about 100 of videos, if I'm not wrong. You know, that with the topics that were developed alongside with my topics, because we were having co-communication with Swaruu and some other Taigetans side by side, apart, individually. Right now it's group sessions, so we do it together with Robert. But before, I was talking about a certain subject with Swaruu, and he was talking with her about something else, and he was also talking to Asket, who was the same Asket who talked to Billy Mayer, because they are the same race that have been here for a very long time, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. These are some of the subjects that I'm going to mention in the next videos. I'm going to talk about 5G and the danger of the 5G technology. Black holes will be explained. Sun, what is the sun and what's going on around the sun? More about the biology and how the matter manifests from the etheric realms, and how biology comes into being and reflects itself on the material plane from the etheric field. That's going to be interesting. Starships operation. This is where Ask actually explains to Robert how exactly they make the trips from Taygeta to the orbit of the Earth in details. Of course, we will go into SSP, Secret Space Program, vaccinations, a very controversial subject. By the way, I'm hoping that my channel survives. Just in case, I opened the second YouTube channel. It's Cosmic Agency 2, and the link also in the box below this video in the description. Subscribe. I don't have anything there. It's just a backup plan. I will talk about autism, suicides, archons, artificial intelligence, a lot there, big danger, artificial intelligence, time travel, timelines, Antarctica, more about moon, solar flashes, pre-ancient ET human history. There's a dog barking. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but I don't think it bothers anybody, right? I love dogs, by the way. I have two. Pre-ancient ET human history, real hidden human history, ET connection. This is going to be a big subject, and this is something that we're actually developing right now with Swaruu. It's going to go into Egypt, the real history of Egypt, pyramids, the ancient rock art, time portals, all connected. This is a revolutionary information, something that has never been given on Earth, as they explain, their words. And it's something like, for example, the ancient rock art and how it relates to the portals. It will be explained what they mean. Those paintings in the caves, for example, those drawings that supposedly the primitive cultures left. This is going to be explained, and it's actually the messages that these cultures left for the future generations, but they are coded messages that only stellar civilizations can decipher. These are the messages of how to get out of here, among other messages. From what I understand, I'm still learning about this subject, but it's going to be revolutionary, and it's going to rock the foundations of many historians and many Egyptologists and many experts in the ancient history field. So wait for that. Sumerian tablets, that's also a big myth. Actually, there is all kinds of information there that is not true, and Swaruu is setting the record straight here on the Sumerian tablets. Stargates and portals, we'll talk about that. Agenda 21, Nibiru, is it there, is it not there? In the Spanish channel right now, I am developing a saga. I call it saga because in different episodes about ET races, different ET races will be explained by one, Alpha Draconians, Sirians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Centauri, and others. Not all the races, because there are just so many races, it's impossible to go into all of them. Now, Robert is developing a subject of solar system, where Swaruu is explaining and teaching us about every single planet and what's going on there. It's a mind-blowing subject, the things that we are learning, what's going on Mars, what's going on Venus, what's going on Saturn. Now, with the subject of Saturn, just a very important clarification. I will not be able to talk about Saturn, and we will not talk about it in the Spanish channel either. Why? Because actually we have been warned not to go into Saturn. This warning did not come from our Taigetan crew, by the way. This is very important. This warning has not come from them. However, we have decided that it is wiser to heed the warning at this point. We have reasons, good reasons to be prudent, to be considerate toward that warning at this time, and we will not go into the subject of the Saturn planet and what's going on there. There are certain fields, certain subjects that are dangerous if we mention them. We could even risk losing this communication, this contact. These are serious issues. This is a serious disclosure, as I would say. Serious information is being given, very delicate and extreme information in some cases. This is all real. The cabal is real. Reptilians are real. What they are up to and what they are doing, or what they have been doing for thousands of years, this is all very real. And at this point, we will not talk about Saturn. So that's all I wanted to say about this. So these are the main subject. Well, there are many more subjects, of course, but these are just some subjects that I was able to retrieve last night from Robert's channel. Just skipping through his videos. These are some examples of what I'll be going into in the next weeks and months. And last, I want to mention that, oh my God, I always said that I don't want to give interviews, I will never participate in the congresses, I'm not going to organize workshops, because I believe all my work is done through these videos. This is how we can reach everybody instantaneously. In the workshop, there's just, in this conference, there's just a small amount of people that can fit in. However, here in Barcelona, each year there is a World Ufology Congress organized, and already we had 2 editions. Actually, we went as in the audience, of course, and as interviewers. We went twice already, and this year the organizers have invited us to participate as speakers with our own workshop, not the conference, but the workshop. And we first decided not to do it because, as I said, we didn't feel the need. But later on, a few months later, the organizers called us again and offered us again the participation. At this time, we already had the communication with the Taigetans, with Swaruu, so we consulted this with her, and together we reached the agreement that that we can do it. That actually it could be a good thing for us. I mean, this information and this experience is unique, is very special. It deserves to be shared with as many people as possible. The knowledge is just outstanding and deserves its place, even at the Ufology Congress. I'm saying even because a lot of the ufology events are based around UFOs, no, but not only. There are also, people talking about the contact. So we believe our contact is something that deserves to be expressed and shared with many people, and this is the opportunity to reach more of you. So I'm telling you this, so maybe if you are around and you are interested, you could come. It's in September, 6th, 7th and 8th of September. We are on the first day, Friday, 6th September. If you are interested, there is a 15% discount until 25th of June, okay? And you can go to the website. I'm going to put the website here, and you have to tell them that you are interested in Gosha and Robert's workshop, because from what I understand, just signing up for the conference doesn't give you the automatic access to the workshops, because there are so many workshops happening, sometimes overlapping, and you have to sign up for a specific one. So when you buy a ticket, you have to also specify you are interested in this specific workshop also. You have to reserve your seat because there is a limited number of seats. And you can also do it by calling this number. By the way, who is coming? I forgot to mention. Yeah, because of course it's not just us that you'll be coming for. Michio Kaku, the quantum scientist, for the first time in the Ufology Congress, for the first time, Michio Kaku, Enrique de Vicente, Nick Pope, the British journalist, investigator, Jan Harzan, Alfred Weber, and many more people. Actually, I'm going to put the names of all the people that are participating with their conferences and with their workshops. There's so many. I have to go actually because I see we have an appointment with Swaruu. She's right now beginning to communicate with Robert. I have to go and join the conversation. We'll be continuing with the solar system and the planet. Exciting subject. Well, thank you so much. I think this is it. Let me just confirm that there is nothing else. That's it. Okay, so stay tuned. Exciting things to come. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching the video so far. And until next video, bye.
The Ufology World Congress 2019, Barcelona. El congreso más importante de ufología en Europa. Transmitido en vivo para el mundo. Por primera vez en la historia, el Dr. Michio Kaku en un espectacular encuentro de alto impacto. 6, 7 y 8 de septiembre. Centro de Convenciones, Hotel Spiria Tower, Barcelona. Por primera vez en la historia, el Dr. Michio Kaku y los investigadores más reconocidos del mundo. Un espectacular encuentro de alto impacto. Ciencia y ufología. Con los ponentes Michio Kaku, Jan Hazen, Nick Pope, Dr. James Hattard y Dra. Desiree Hattard, Alfred Weber, Roberto Pinotti, Enrique de Vicente, Jean-Pierre Garnier Mallet, Jaime Maussan, Xavier Pedro, Eili Light, Jaime Rodríguez, Josep Guijarro, Antonio Portugal. 30 talleres en simultáneo. Un espectacular encuentro de alto impacto, ciencia y ufología. Consigue tu entrada en www.theufologyworldcongress.com. Un concepto de We Are Love.